Hey guys, Miss B here. I just wanted to make a quick video explaining the Shakespeare final to you guys. I explained it not this week in this week's Shakespeare meeting, but in last week's Shakespeare meeting. I had those options ready, but I wanted to pair that finals prompt with a video to kind of explain and give you maybe a couple ideas of how maybe you would do your final project if you picked any of these options. But before I do that, I wanted to say thank you so much for being awesome students and congratulations on your impending graduation. That's so fun. And I wanted to hold 2 more Zoom meetings with you guys next week. We're going to hold the regular weekly one on Tuesday at 10 a.m., but I'm also going to do one on Thursday at 10 a.m. if you can't make it to the Tuesday one. Again, it's not going to be a doc to your grade if you don't make it to any of those, but I would really like to see you guys and just say thank you through video because you guys are awesome. So with that, let's get into the finals options. So before I pull up those finals options, your final is going to be worth 40 points, which is about 13% of your grade. And I have a couple options, but if you have an idea of what you want to do and it's not within these 5 options, please let me know and we'll figure it out. So let's show you those prompts. All right, let me share my screen real quick. All right, so. Oh boy, give me 1 second. Okay, great. So the final project options over William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night. Okay, so here's your first option. So basically, what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick one of these. I believe there's 5. Yes, one of these 5 options. Okay. So the first option is a formal essay. So the formal essay is write a formal essay about how Shakespeare uses the theme of mistaken identity and or deception to further the comedic effect of the play. You may choose to compare the theme of deception in Twelfth Night to the theme of deception in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. All formal essays for this class must be word processed, 12-point font. The Times New Roman must be around 500 to 600 pages, or 600 words, sorry. So that's about 1.5 to 2 pages long. Your essay must credit one outside source as well as uses quotes from the text to reinforce your own thoughts and ideas with a total of 2 sources minimum cited correctly. So this formal essay is going to look exactly like every other formal essay we've done prior in this class. So option 2 we have is answer guided questions, 40 points. So Miss Boehler has curated a list of 5 guided questions relevant to Twelfth Night. If you choose this option, simply ask Miss Boehler for the questions after we finish our reading of the text. So you can ask me for those questions anytime if this is the option that you want. Just go ahead and email me and I'll send those questions over for you. You will be expected to answer each question thoroughly, 100 words minimum for each question, a cumulative of 500 words for all 5 questions. So again, it's going to end up to be about 1.5 pages. This option is really advantageous for those who kind of have a fear of that formality of the paper and kind of have an anxiety around that and don't really love writing papers. This way you can kind of insert your own opinion. I would really like to choose this option. It's really up to you guys though. So if you want to choose option 2 with the answer guided questions, please let me know and I'll send those over for you. So option 3, super fun, create a playlist. So create a playlist of 5 or more songs that encapsulate the major plot points of the play. This playlist can be on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, or otherwise. Regardless, you will be expected to put the titles of the songs in a Word document of sorts. You will be expected to give an explanation to each song, 50 words for each song, a cumulative 250 words for 5 songs. So what I mean by put the titles in a Word document, so basically what I want you to do is write You Are the Best Thing by Ray LaMontagne and explain to me in 50 words why this is relevant, where it would go in the play, and why you think it should go there, right? So just a quick explanation for those 5 or more songs. Of course, you can put more songs than that if you would like, but you will not be getting extra credit for any of the songs. So it's a minimum of 5 songs, the minimum of 50 words, a 50-word explanation for each of those songs, so a cumulative 250 words. Okay, option 4, write a letter. So write a letter in the voice of a character of your choosing. The letter should be addressed to another character, i.e. Viola to Sebastian, Festi to Olivia, Antonio to Orsina, etc. Orsino, etc. or addressed to Shakespeare himself. So the letter must be 200 to 300 words long. So you could pick any relationship or lack thereof of a relationship in Twelfth Night, and in the voice of one of the characters, you will write a letter to another character, or you could write from the perspective of a character to Shakespeare. So you could write from Viola to Shakespeare. She's like, why are you always making me go through all of this stuff? I'm just in love with Orsino. Can I please just be in love with Orsino, right? Obviously, that's not quite in her voice. With this one, you do not need to write in Shakespeare's vernacular, but it would be good if you could kind of take on the personality and voice of those characters when writing to the other character. Additionally, you will be expected to give a 100 to 200 word explanation of whose point of view you are writing from, why you chose that character, what literary choices you made to fit that character's voice, how do you identify their voice, and why you think they would write that letter to the other character. You can also add anything else that you feel is relevant to your letter as well. You are not limited to these specific explanation questions. So as long as you're giving me a 100 to 200 word explanation of your letter, that's fine. You do not need to answer all of these questions. These are just kind of to get your ideas flowing of how you would explain why you wrote this letter, right? So if you do the minimum, right, and you write the letter and you write the explanation, it would be 300 words. So the minimum for the letter is 200 words, and the minimum for the explanation is 300. So there's that option. Again, if you have any questions, please let me know, okay? And then option 5, create art. The art can be created with any medium. It can be Photoshop, drawing, sculpture, paper mache, Shakespeare, or Microsoft Word, Microsoft Paint, Microsoft Word, if you can make art on there, I don't know. The art must be relevant to the play in some way. In addition to the art, you will be expected to write a 150 to 250 word explanation to go along with your art. So here's the art piece, here's the explanation. I want it to be similar to like an art gallery, right? If you go to the doll and you see a piece of art and you see kind of the explanation of what's going on in the art, the title of that art, kind of like that. So that is option 5. And as always, I'm open to new suggestions. If you have an idea for a final project that you would like to do, feel free to run it by me. So if you want to do some type of skit and you want to record yourself, we can absolutely discuss that. I just feel, these are just the list of things that I feel would be equal in worth and kind of what I want to see you guys do for your final project. So again, any of these options are going to be worth 40 points, and that's about 13% of your grade. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I forgot to mention this, and I'll put this right in the description right away and on PLANBOOK and stuff, but these, the final project is due by midnight, 11:59 p.m. on Friday, May 22nd. So you have a little bit over a week. You have about 10 days to finish this project. And I want you to pick whatever option is going to be best for you. I want you to pick whatever option excites you or kind of made a light bulb go off in your head. If you have an idea while I'm reading these, that's kind of probably a good indication that that is a project you should do. Again, this is due May 22nd. We are going to have a meeting on Tuesday and Thursday where you can present your final project to me. So if you're not done with your project, that's fine. Still, please come. But if you feel like you can be done by Thursday at 10 a.m., please bring that project with you so we can kind of discuss and close class and, you know, say our formal goodbyes and all that sad stuff that I'm not looking forward to because you guys are the best and I'm going to miss you a lot, and I'm so proud of all of the hard work that you've done this semester. So again, these are the 5 options. I'll put this in PLANBOOK. I'll email it to you if you need it. I'll send it in that Shakespeare email. And if you have any questions, ask me, okay? But if not, I hope to see you on Tuesday or Thursday next week, and feel free to email me any of these options. So let's say that you choose the art one. All you gotta do is take a picture of it and then send the explanation with it. If you write a letter, try to do it in a word processor, but if you write it handwritten, take a picture of it. Any of the stuff that you can't do digitally, just take a picture of it and send it to me. That was kind of a little bit of a tangent, I'm sorry. But anyway, So that is kind of what's going on with the final project. I wanted to just give you this video real quick and just give you an explanation, because I would kind of be overwhelmed if I had to choose from those 5 without a little bit of guidance. So wanted to give it that to you guys. I hope that you are well. I hope that this week is treating you right and that you're staying warm and safe and healthy. And I will talk to you guys on Tuesday. See ya.